Its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to. And those people should...
Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
Sunday night. You like my song?
No.
We're live on yet another Sunday evening, night, day. I don't know, maybe Monday for some people who are watching. Hello! Before we get into tonight, I just want to announce that and also that we're going to have what?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Are we okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. We're going to have a couple giveaways tonight, and we'll announce that here in a few. So we have a couple things for you. I'll just, let's just do this. Let's go right off the top. I'll show you what we're giving away. Are they around here? I thought I sat them off to the side. Anyway, what we're going to give away, we're going to give away a couple of these protectors along with some sodas. We're going to be giving away a Boba Fett. And we're going to be giving away a Slimer. These are both commons. Boba Fett is from the Galactic Convention, and Slimer is something we picked up from Poppin' Off Toys. These new cases are from $7 a pop. They're called Toobs, T-O-O-B-S. So it's like boobs with a T.
Yeah, I love that.
Heather loves tubes and boobs.
Boobs with a T, but not tits.
We should change our...
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but we should change our channel name to Tubes and Boobs. I like that name. But we're going to give away one of these tubes and a soda. So it'll be a soda and a tube. And then we'll give them away to two separate people, right? So you get a soda and a tube. So there you go. We'll be giving that away here soon. So hang tight. One correction that I wanted to make, or not even a correction, but just a sort of an apology. Last night, Max and I made a video, and we got this Funko Pop sent to us by our friend Ryan Thomas, and we did not mention him in the video, and I feel like such a douche. And the reason why I didn't mention it was because this sort of just ended up on our desk, and I thought Heather...
I pulled it out of the box.
Right, but I thought Heather purchased this, and I was wrong. It was from Ryan Thomas, so thank you, Ryan. I'm sorry we did not thank you in that video. I know he's here. But there you go. There's that. Bang.
He said boob tubes.
Bang.
He is here.
He is here. Hello. So glad to have you. And so glad to have all of you. Thank you for tuning in and showing your support to the channel. Really appreciate that. If you want to show more support, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast. Big news. This upcoming Saturday, which is September the 17th, we'll be going live with our patrons just like we do every single month. And we're going to be chatting with them about our New York Comic Con exclusive Ghastly. That's right. For the very first time, we're going to show this guy publicly. And in fact, I'm looking at him. He's right behind the camera. I'm looking at him right now. And he's like peering at me. And he looks amazing. And I cannot wait until next Saturday where we can show him off. Following Saturday, we will be showing off the figure over social media in different ways. This is the 2 weeks after, right? No?
I don't want to give a date.
Oh, you don't want to give a date. Okay, so shortly after, maybe a couple weeks, I don't know. We're going to show the New York Comic Con Ghastly. we sort of have to because it's time to show him on the New York Comic Con blog, and we just want to make sure he is shared with everybody and everybody's able to see him and they know what they're getting themselves into for this upcoming convention. It's going to be amazing. New York Comic Con is right around the corner, ladies and gents. I'm really excited. I have no idea what that is. I was looking at that. It's there and there.
It's your chocolate.
Is that what it is? Ugh. I got to clean my keyboard. That's got to happen. That's gross. When are we getting Trashly? So thank you, Coach Mad. When are we getting Trashly? And then we're going to get to the topic of this live because I think that we have to do that. We have to. I can't do the live without actually talking about what's on the cover. Trashly will come hopefully this week. The only thing that's hanging us up right now is the fact that we do not have stickers to put on the figures, and we made up a very special sticker. We had it designed by our artist. It looks really great. It actually glows in the dark, the sticker. So I think it's going to be well worth the wait. So look out this week. I don't know when. It could be Monday, it could be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I have no idea. When those stickers get here, we'll put them up for sale. Also, we just received Mischief Toys trucker hats. Trucker hats, you know, the ones with the, you know, the, what do you call that on the back? It's like this isn't one of them.
Oh, it isn't?
No, but it has like the mesh backing on it. We have a whole boatload of those. That's great. Also, we just got our Mischief Club shirts in, and they look awesome. Heather and I were packing those up yesterday, along with Max, to get them sent out this week. So that's really exciting. So for those who ordered a Mischief Club shirt, you're about to get it soon.
And you're getting them soon.
And we will have a few available at New York Comic Con. Not a whole lot, but a few. I think we have about a handful to take with us. So there you go. There's that. Okay.
So first of all,
okay,
we've had so many people asking what I'm eating. I don't want to talk with my mouth totally full. I had mini wheats, frosted mini wheats, the little bites though, the really little ones, with sliced bananas. That was my dessert.
So
it was good.
Yes. Congratulations to Heather.
And no, let me tell you something.
Oh, go ahead.
George Shihide totally called what I was eating.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how. They were sort of like soggy by the time the camera went live.
Good for him. We must have a clear camera.
I don't know. He's got good eyes.
Mike, we will be at New York Comic Con with our Mischief Toys booth. We are booth number 3641. So 3,641. Also this week, oh my God, I didn't even talk about this. We didn't even discuss it. Holy shit. So we actually put up the RSVP for our Mischief Toys event at New York Comic Con, which is taking place near the con. It's not too far away from the con. We're not releasing any of those details yet. We will release the details to the people who have RSVP'd and an email or something soon. Like actually before the con, right?
Just before the week of the con.
So we ask those who have RSVP'd, do not invite any of your friends. Do not put any information out there. Please don't do that because we are very limited in the spot that we have. And we just got it all squared away and we don't want it to go crazy and shitty and stuff. We want to make this right and make it nice, make it fun, and make it kind of a big deal with the amount of people that we have. So the owner of this place might allow us to come back next year. So next year, maybe we could have a larger shindig and have more people. But this year, it's all the way down to the RSVP. We are booked. We got booked that day, the day that we put up the RSVP,
which was shocking.
Which blew my mind. I did not think that it would fill up that fast. I figured people are still working out their plans. People jumped right on it.
Yeah, to the rescue. Please email us or send me, not Chris, send me a Facebook message and I will put you on a waiting list. I saw that we had quite a few people asking that the day of. I, for whatever reason, didn't answer any of those, but I need to go back and answer them.
Yeah.
But yes, we do have a waiting list, and I'm gonna talk with the owner to see what our actual limit is because he gave us a number, and I'm doing my best to stick to it, but I'm gonna be listen, we have a lot of people planning on coming, So is there room for a little bit more to see if I can open up a couple more spaces? But this weekend is apparently super duper busy for him. So I'm hoping to get in touch with him this week.
Excellent. So we'll have more information this week. If we can allow more people in, as Heather said, we will definitely make that happen. We want to have as many people and as much fun as possible. By the way, Jason Snowbarger is here. Big shout out to him. He's the one that actually hooked us up and helped us out with this. I believe it was last week. We were wondering what the hell we were going to do, and he jumped right on it on Monday. I mean, it was unbelievable.
I don't even know how he did it because
It was
literally,
incredible.
I have called, no lie, I've called and emailed at least 40 to 50 places. I'm not even like joking about that. Everyone wanted some like crazy payment to rent like a room or a space. And then they wanted like a minimum purchase amount, but we had to pay it up front per person, as if we were putting on a wedding reception or something. And I'm like, dude, I just want some mozzarella sticks and beer for people. Like,
right. We're not trying to lay out an entire dinner.
I want them to pay for it all. Because, not to be rude, I would love to pay for everybody's drinks and food, but I'm not at that level.
Maybe one day we'll have an event where we've done so well that we can do that. We can invite everybody to a party where we cover the bill. And hey, let's hope that Mission Toys grows large enough where we can do things like that, because I will totally do that. Dean, I did pee inside, like not in the inside of a closet, but in a corner of a room.
That wasn't in New York,
that happened
though,
at,
was
at
it?
a concert, like, I don't know, like 7 years ago now.
Was that in Silver Spring?
That's something I'll never forget. Yeah, it was in Silver Spring, Maryland, after a concert, and oh my God, it was terrible. I had too many beers.
After a concert in New York, our toilet overflowed.
Yes. Yeah, that
and
was a mess.
It was karma. Karma is real, because when we got in to check, like when we went to check into our hotel, what did we see?
Oh, it was an old lady, and she was complaining about her toilet.
Yeah, she said that her toilet was overflowing.
She's like, my toilet's all messed up.
Why are you doing the Huckleberry Hound? She had a New York accent.
Oh, my toilet's all messed up. There's something wrong with my toilet. It was something like that. I can't remember. I get all my accents screwed up.
And she had a walker, but it didn't have the tennis balls, and it didn't have any sort of like padding, so it was just scraping along the tile.
Oh, it's horrible.
And Chris was like, he was like mocking her. I'm like, Chris, her toilet's fucking overflowing. Why are you being so rude? And then our toilet overflowed.
She goes, what's happening to my toilet? Something's wrong with my toilet. And I was like, oh my God, that old woman, she sounds like... It reminded me of the character from Jerky Boys, Saul Rosenberg.
So you weren't making fun of the situation. You were making fun
No, her
of,
voice
like,
was
her
amazing.
voice.
Oh my God, her amazing was like straight up New York, Saul Rosenberg. It was perfect. but it turned out that she had real issues, and then we had real issues too, unfortunately. Please,
Robert,
no Aussie accent. I promise I won't.
Robert Somo said, emergency situations require necessary action in reference to your peeing.
Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about the cover photo story, because I think that's important. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because there have been a lot of like mixed reactions from Funko in terms of, will they replace a sticker? Will they replace boxes? Sometimes they seem like they will replace stuff, and then sometimes they won't, and it all depends on how much damage on a box. But stickers specifically happen to get screwed up an awful lot. And Funko doesn't always pull through for us when we're looking for a replacement sticker. Well, I noticed from Disc Funko Pop Hunter Trackers, he mentioned in a post, and it looked like it was a Funko message, where they're basically saying that they would be replacing a sticker. Okay? They say, we're sorry to hear your Mickey Mouse was received without the correct sticker. While we normally are not able to offer support for outside retailer purchases, we like to try and make an exception for missing stickers from our authorized retailers when, these are the key words, when we can. I'll be putting in a request for a replacement sticker to be mailed to. Now, this becomes a really big issue when people are asking for replacement boxes, stickers, and so on and so forth. This is all money coming out of Funko's pocket. So mainly, it most likely would be that Funko wouldn't do it because of that reason. Like, they don't want to spend all that money, right? Let's say you have 1,500 people that have a Funko Pop that has the wrong sticker They don't want to pay the money, right? Go ahead.
They should
You don't
get
have to
it
raise your-
right.
By the way, you don't have to raise your hand.
They should get it right the first time.
They should. I completely agree.
And if they don't have it right, then they need to take care of their customers because their customers are collectors. And even though I think that collecting for stickers is fucking dumb, to me, I do not care about stickers. I'm totally cool with a shared sticker. If I happen to be at a con and I'm lucky enough to get a con sticker, that's cool. I don't need a con sticker. I don't need a sticker. I pull my pops out of the box. That's what I'm collecting. People collect all different ways. And Funko knows it. Funko really knows it. And they've stated on many occasions in different ways that boxes do matter. They have handed out replacements before. They hand out sticker replacements and they say, oh, well, we don't do this unless we can. That's a fucking lie.
Remember they put out a poll recently when we made a point that boxes and everything
yeah,
matters?
are you an inbox or out-of-box collector?
Right.
They have an app that literally, their app, the Funko app, tracks values. They know this shit's valuable. They know that it's more valuable in-box than out-of-box. They need to take care of their customers.
That's always my point, is that how could they say that doesn't matter and that's not a part of the collectible? They're always like, oh, well, it's the Funko Pop. It's the vinyl, right? It's the vinyl portion.
If it
it's not the box
didn't
and the
matter,
sticker.
they wouldn't make stickers.
Right. Well, that, yes, for sure. And additionally, they wouldn't have an app that tracks the value. Well, right now they don't have an app that tracks the values, but it's broken. And then recently it was... The thing that came up about box lunch. Did you see this? They wanted people to remove, or the company to remove
Didn't we
the
mention
Expo
that in
sticker.
our video?
I don't know if we did.
I did,
Did
but
we?
I don't know if you put it in the video.
I don't know, but they wanted them to remove the D23 Expo sticker and replace with the box lunch exclusive sticker.
Which makes no sense because that was a con exclusive pop, first of all. And second of all, stickers don't matter. So what's it matter if they get the D23 Expo sticker instead of the box lunch sticker?
Right. So
they're speaking out of both sides of their mouth, and it's bullshit.
So the question is, to me, or from me to Funko, where is the, like, where are the lines drawn in all this? Like, what is replaceable? What isn't replaceable? What are they willing to do? What are they not willing to do? Can we have a clear-cut answer? And I would imagine that they would come back and say no comment, because if they said we'll replace everything, that would put them in a lot of trouble. They would be spending a lot of money. Not only that, but people would take advantage of that pretty quickly. That'd be a whole other issue. But I wonder, like, do they have, in the photos that they receive, do they have like a tear is what gets you a new box? A sticker that's incorrect, does that automatically get you a new sticker, right? So what are the parameters? Because they've never really set the parameters.
They don't have parameters.
On purpose.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, sometimes we might and sometimes we might not. If Funko didn't think the boxes mattered, this is how you would receive your pops.
Right.
This is how you would receive them.
Right.
Boxes matter. They know it. They're stupid. They're liars. They're annoying. And I hate that they can't make up their mind.
Yeah, it's annoying as shit, actually. The rules just don't make any sense. They're sort of all over the place. And now they're like, well, we'll send you a sticker, your D23 sticker, to put on your Funko Pop. But meanwhile, they told Box Lunch that they need to put Box Lunch stickers on the Funko Pops instead of D23. But then I read later on that didn't even adhere. Like, basically, they just kept the D23 stickers on the Lucifer. What is happening here? I don't understand any of this. I mean, and by the way, this all matters. Like, people like to jump on our videos sometimes when we bring up points like this. And they like to say, why does it matter? Or this doesn't matter. But it does. Because when Funko... Okay, I'll give you an example. It's as if you go to the store and you see a carton of milk, and the carton of milk is looking a certain way and is telling you what the contents of that carton of milk is. You buy it, you bring it home, and you find out the contents of the carton of milk is not it's not what it was labeled to be. Funko posts these photos online, and they're like, "Hey, this exclusive is coming soon. This is what it'll look like. This is what the sticker looks like. You expect to get that. But when you get the Funko Pop and it has an incorrect sticker, you're not getting what Funko is telling you that you're supposed to be getting. That is the problem. That's a real issue, I think. They might as well just post the Funko Pop like 5 times. These are one of the 5 ways that you're going to receive this Funko Pop. It could come any of these ways. With this sticker, this sticker, this sticker, or maybe not a sticker at all, right?
Yeah.
That would just cover all their bases.
You could get Lucifer with the D23 sticker.
Right.
You could get it with the box lunch sticker.
Exactly.
Maybe you'll get it with a flock sticker, even though it's not flocked. And maybe there's no sticker.
Right.
Maybe you'll get it in a different box. I don't know. Maybe you'll get all 3.
I don't know. It's just so wacky. Funko Phil. Okay. That's a good... They're making a point. Guys, well, it doesn't matter to me. Don't plan on selling my collection, but I can see the outrage on the sticker thing for folks that plan on making money later, just saying. No, so I collect to keep. Okay, well, let me say a couple things. I collect to keep, and I usually keep my collection, whatever's in my collection, unless down the road I'm like, hey, as an example, I'm not going to collect the boys' Funko Pops anymore. I'm going to get rid of them. That's been a thought that's rolling around in my head, but I like them so much I probably will keep them. But I have that thought, and I might get rid of them, whatever. I don't buy Funko Pops not to keep them. I mean, I give stuff away. Like, we give a lot away. I would say we buy, you know, 50% of what we purchase that comes to this house or in our P.O. box that we have purchased ourselves is given away. Like Patreon, on here, all over the place, right? We give away a lot of stuff. If I order something, it's not even the fact that, hey, it's in my collection, so it doesn't matter. I mean, that basically you could say, well, if you get your Funko Pop and, I don't know, they just put a big sticker on the front of it that says, I don't know, you suck on the front window of your Pop. And you're like, well, it doesn't matter because this is going to stay in my collection. Oh, it doesn't matter anymore. You can't do that because then that just gives Funko the ability to just say, well, who cares? It's a big party. What does it matter what we do anymore? Fuck stickers. You wanted a D23 sticker. You're not getting that. The sticker you're getting is going to say you fucking blow ass.
Wow.
Can you imagine you got a sticker that says you fucking blow? I would actually like that sticker better than the D23
cool.
sticker.
Okay, serious question. If you blew ass, like you blow into a butt, does the person turn into a balloon?
No. It actually gives them air and they fart back at you. That's serious. There's a guy that was on Howard Stern, and he sucks air in with his butt.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
But then he farts it back out.
Yeah.
So that's what would happen if you suck an ass. Well, you blow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm getting my suck into my blowing screwed up. Yeah. So if you blew ass, then you would have a fart. That's what you would get.
Okay, well now that we've got that over with, I wanted to speak a little bit more about Funko Phil's comment, and I don't want you to like take this the wrong way, Funko Phil. I really appreciate your comment. I think that it's great, and
Heather says that typically when she goes to impale you.
I fully understand where you're coming from because I personally I take my pops out of the box, but to say that you can see the outrage on the sticker thing for folks that plan on making money later. Just saying. I don't think that's fair to say. And the reason being is because we all collect different things. We all collect for different reasons. We all collect differently. I know so many people who put every single pop that they purchase, every single one, in some sort of protector. I am not that collector. But I'm not going to say, oh, well, you're protecting your pop because you want to make money off of it later. That's not fair to say, I don't think. And if someone wants a specific sticker, it's their right to seek out that specific sticker. And it doesn't mean that they want to resell in the future. I have friends that collect certain lines, and in those certain lines they want the con exclusive sticker, even if it's going to cost them like $50 more, because that's something that they like, they see the value in it, or maybe they just like that sticker better. So I don't think it has to do with, well, later they'll just be making money. That's not always the case. So that's just something I wanted to say because I see that a lot where people will say, well, it shouldn't matter to you unless you're going to flip it or you're going to sell it later. It matters to some people.
Yeah, that is such a poor argument because like Heather says, we all have our own reasoning for collecting, and some people are sticker hoes like me, baby. I like stickers. I do. I really do. And I'm not saying that because I'm just trying to be an asshole about this, but I do like stickers, and I like the aesthetic of my Funko Pops when they have the certain stickers on them. And down the road, like as an example, I have a Captain America glow-in-the-dark from Winter Soldier. Mm-hmm. That's an old Funko Pop. The Funko Pop has a Hot Topic sticker on it, and if I remember correctly, it might be a Thor that has an old Hot Topic sticker on it.
Like the red one or
black
the
and
black
white one? Yeah, the black and white one. I love that sticker. I think it's a great looking sticker, and it tells the age of that Funko Pop. I want the stickers for that reason. They're interesting. It's an interesting part. It's an interesting aesthetic to the Funko Pop. And that's just my opinion, right? I really dig the sticker stuff. I think it's cool.
Yeah, and just because you're like, I don't care so much. I really don't. But it's not stupid for other people to collect that way.
No.
Like
it's not stupid for anybody to collect any way they want.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody has their reasoning.
Absolutely. My reasoning for taking my Pops out of box is because I want to see them all. And not only that, but I don't have that much space. And I'd only be able to display maybe a quarter of what I have on display right now, maybe even less than a quarter, because boxes take up so much room.
Right.
But I would never say, oh, well, you're leaving your Pops in box because you're going to flip them. It's not, I don't know. I don't think it's right to assume what people do. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, that's cool.
And yeah. That's it.
I had
something else, but I was going to ramble. I don't feel like rambling.
Heather's like off the rails right now. She doesn't know what to do. Funko Phil came back, but that's purpose of, I guess, on collecting. If you like it, buy it. If you don't like, don't buy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. I mean, yeah, a lot of people go out, and me being guilty of this early on, I just literally bought everything because I was so into it for I don't know if I want to use the word gamble, but just to see what happens with Funko Pop values. Not that I went into Funko to resell, but it was just funny to see these things on the shelves, grab it, pull it down, take it home, of course buy it and take it home, and then see what happens with the Funko Pop and see if it actually does retain value, goes up in value, goes down in value. That's sort of an interesting thing about Funko Pops. If you go and look at like other collectibles, you go on eBay, you go on all these different websites and everything, but Funko has an actual app that tracks value. How many other companies does that? Like, you don't see NECA doing that. You don't see Mezco doing that. You see it out of Funko. And that's part of the reason why they're so interesting and I would assume so popular.
They literally have a drop-down filter that says exclusive. And it literally shows you all of the stickers.
Sure. Absolutely.
They can't tell you that the sticker doesn't matter. That's silly. Dean Blockley said, does Heather have any Pops she keeps in box because of the sticker, not the figure itself? No. The only Pops that I have in their boxes, with the exception of Pops that I have stored away, are autographed Funko Pops.
Yes.
Those are the only ones that I have in their boxes, unless it's just one I haven't removed from its box yet.
Yeah, I have a lot of Pops in boxes because I'm partially in box, I'm partially out of box. It's funny because new Funko Pops, I will pull them out of the box, I'll throw them across the room, I'll do whatever. But Funko Pops that I've had for a very long time that we spent a lot of money on, Heather bought me the Avengers set, the original OG Avengers set. I wouldn't pull those out and screw around with them. I just store them and you know, or display them rather. So there is a line that I draw, right? But newer Funko Pops, I have the most fun with because they don't really have, most of them don't have like great value yet. So I can just sort of be wild. A lot of people get angry about that. A lot of people get angry about me throwing Funko Pops around. It's really weird. I don't know what that's about.
Okay. So we've said this before, and I'm going to say it again because I think it's ridiculous. Our Patreon has exit surveys where you can anonymously say like why you're leaving, right? So a lot of like most of the time it's like my financial situation changed, or I felt like I wasn't getting I think we've had like 1 or 2 where people like weren't able to make the live calls, and that's specifically what they wanted Patreon for, and they were like, hey, I haven't been able to make the live calls, I've been too busy, I'm gonna stop for now, but I'll probably be back later, stuff like that. One person literally said that they are no longer a patron because they thought it was irresponsible for Chris to throw pops, his own pops, that he purchased with his money during our Box of Fun Live.
Right.
And let me tell you something. Those pops landed on something soft right there.
It doesn't even matter. You don't even
and that doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't even fucking matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because
we've said this before. It doesn't matter.
It's silly.
But
it's crazy.
What's weird to me is that people actually care about it. That's what's really interesting. People get angry that what I'm doing with my stuff. That's like, I don't know. It's like it's kind of that one's kind of over my head. I guess I don't understand why people would care. I don't know. Thomas Manthi, is it Manthi? Manthi? You think they'll ever make a better sticker harder to fake? My answer to that would be if they would do almost like a holographic sticker, like you see on sports stuff, and it has like, holograms and stuff like that in there. I'm sure those stickers are a lot more expensive, but if they wanted to go a route where it's not being faked anymore, you have to do something like that just to make it harder for somebody on the secondhand market or whatever you want to call it, to make them and sell them. Because that happens a lot. People are faking stickers, faking boxes, and reselling. Oh, it's a mess. It's hard to find out what's real sometimes.
It really is, and I wish it were easier, but honestly, with Funko's quality control, to me, it's not even worth it. Like, that's part of why of course I take my pops out of their boxes, but I couldn't, even if I cared about the stickers, I couldn't, unless I went to a con, I couldn't collect con stickers unless I was at a con or a friend of mine who I know and trust went to the con and purchased it. Because honestly, Funko's quality control has gone pretty downhill that it's hard to even tell if a real Funko sticker is real.
Right.
Like, there have been printing issues with their stickers.
Oh, big time.
So, I don't know.
I know, Zombie Monkey. It's crazy. I don't know. People are gonna now people feel inclined to tell me what to do with my own stuff. It's weird. Do you think the Green Ranger is a good bad guy a good bad guy. Jeez, a good buy at $350. I would say yes. And okay, so right now I have to look and see what he's valued at to give you a clear answer. You have to remember that when you get these things physically, the price of them go up. These NFT Funko Pops.
Yes.
Right now he sits at $308.15. $350. I think if I were a bet man, I'd say this Funko Pop comes out and he's worth double that. That's my opinion. He could be worth up to $600 or more. He's a Grail. He's a 999 piece, and not everybody will redeem them. Meaning that this Funko Pop could be even lesser. What's the word I'm looking for? They could less of the physical pop will land in people's hands. I don't know what word I'm looking for there. So it might not even be all 999 that's in the world. It could be 950 in the end. It's hard to say. That's what kind of makes the whole NFT thing interesting, is that you don't know how limited they really are because some of them are burned. The physical NFT, the physical Funko Pop NFTs are burned before they're redeemed. So you get a lot less of them in the actual real world secondhand market. You guys have a process for getting things signed.
Yes.
Yeah, we basically take our Funko Pop with us. Now we take the pop out of the box. We flatten the box. There's a way to flatten the box. I can show you. And just so happens I have a Carnage Funko Pop I threw last night. So if you take the pop out of the box, like so, okay, and then you flatten the box like this, you can actually put this, somebody showed us that you can take cardboard, like 2 cardboard pieces, and put this in the middle between the 2 cardboard pieces and tape it all the way up. And that way you carry it around and it's not going to fall out. It's not going to get bent up. Then you get your autograph. You go up with your box, or however you have to fold it. You go up with your box. You give them your paint marker. I highly suggest picking up paint markers. We have a paint marker video. Go and watch that. It'll tell you what paint markers to buy and probably what to steer clear from. But have them sign it and let it dry, and then you put it back in between the cardboard. Oh, Heather actually has one right here.
So this is a 10 by 8 by 6 box. So you don't even need 2 pieces of cardboard, although
perfect.
that does work very well. I just like it this way because it's so easy to fit them inside. I actually
hold on, let's show them. So there's tape on both sides.
And this is painter's tape. It's really easy to like pull off and put back on. I highly recommend using painter's tape.
And I'll see on the back, Heather has some, her paint pens are actually stuck to that to make things easier.
Well, I normally carry them in my bag, but this is a really good idea. I gave these to our friend Brett because he went and got these signed for me because we went to Delaware the weekend.
Would you like to show?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay, yeah.
We went to Delaware the weekend. There was a convention happening.
I haven't even seen these yet. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is signed by the actor who plays Candyman in the new Candyman film, the newest Candyman film. And we're actually going to be giving one of these away. Or is it 1 or 2?
We're giving one away during our Halloween Patreon call, and we're giving one away during our, well, I don't know how we're going to give the second one away.
Yeah.
But they're signed by Michael Hargrove, who does not play Candyman. He plays Sherman Fields, who's the Candyman, but he's not.
Gotcha.
Candyman.
Right, but he plays Sherman Fields. That's why we have these boxes.
Yes.
So I haven't seen the new film, so I'm not entirely sure.
Chris never saw Candyman until we met, so he doesn't know anything.
Yep.
But yes.
Thank you.
We will be giving these away. They say my name.
That's awesome. Too bad we weren't able to meet him and all that stuff.
I know. I wanted to so bad. But yes, I highly recommend this method. And he also got one signed for me.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So there you go. I hope that explains everything. That's how you take your Funko Pop boxes. You know, you don't take the pops with you. I've done that in the past, and it's really painful.
You can.
It's just painful. It's a pain in the ass because you can mess up your pop.
Yeah, if you only take 1 or 2 and you have a hard stack and like a hard sort of backpack, it's totally fine. It's not a big deal. But I prefer, like, if I'm wearing a backpack, I have snacks and water bottles in it. So I don't want pops rolling around with my water bottles.
Star Rosas won't lie. Won't say that MF's name in the mirror.
Good idea.
Nicholas Bestramico asks, knowing NFTs like you do, what do you think the values for DC Wave 2 will be? The Superman digital redeemable card is sitting around 35 to 40 last time I checked. I think in the end, those Funko Pops, when they come out and they're in hand, I think those Funko Pops will land between $80 and $120. But I think it'll be more in the median. I think they'll be worth about $100. But considering how many are out there in the world, I could be really wrong about that. The Grail, on the other hand, I think will hold a lot of value. He was a hard one to get this go. I believe that one will go for at least, when it comes out in hand, I think that one will go for at least $800 in hand. Don't take everything I say, just take it with a grain of salt. I know just enough from doing all of what we do. I'm not always right about everything, as you already know. I've said a lot of things that have not been true. It's a good question for Heather, though. I think, they're asking me these questions, but what are your thoughts? Do you have any thoughts on that?
On what? I'm sorry.
The values of the legendaries from some DC Wave 2?
It's so hard to say. I personally, and this is coming from a non-DC fan, so take this as you will. I don't think they will sit, since they did burn some packs, I don't think they're going to sit as low as some people were saying. Some people were saying $30. I I think they might be like $50 pops, maybe even more, some of them, but I don't know much about the characters. Like, I don't know if any of those characters, like, are super duper great characters. I don't know if they're, like, the first of that particular character ever made. If they make, like, a new common character of the NFT character sometime in the near future, does that mean that those values will go up? It's so hard to say.
I want to say that I am shocked, and I've mentioned this in a video before, but I was shocked that they made, I want to say this is the first African-American Superman figure ever, right?
I think it is from Funko.
I thought it was shocking that they made that an NFT Funko Pop. Like, I figured that would be a more widely released character, considering just how important that is.
Yes.
That shocked the shit out of me. Although I don't know what his value is right now. I think he might have mentioned 30 to 40, which 30 to 40, that isn't, I mean, that's pretty easy, but pretty cheap, I guess. I don't know, in terms of an NFT Funko Pop. But it's easy to get it, but you just have to know how to get it. And it could be a pain in the butt. And for those who don't understand NFTs or want to go out and buy these NFTs for physical pieces, go and watch our NFT videos. But if you have questions, feel free to ask. I will get around to them when I can. Send your questions to gastlecast@gmail.com. I promise I'll answer every email that comes through, but it might take me a little bit of time if we get a lot of emails. Maybe that's why they put out a lot of packs. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, maybe. Them putting out a lot of packs, I think that Funko and Drop were trying to see how much they could get away with. In other words, how much money can we make? How many people will go after these packs? And the reason being is because I think they're trying to gauge what their drops should be like. Should they make these humongous drops? Will people who just like DC just go after and buy every DC thing they put out? Well, I think proof was in the pudding this go around. They did not sell them all out, and they had to burn a lot. So I think Funko, and we're in year 2 of Funko NFTs. I think that right now they're still kind of playing the game. They want to see what they can do, how much they can sell. And I think that we referred to the last sale as greedy. But again, I think it's sort of one of those things. They're just experimenting.
Yeah, I think they're testing the waters, but like, I think they know what's popular and they know what's not. Because, I mean, how long have they been making figures?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's hard to predict what's going to be popular, but I just don't feel like this drop hit the mark. And again, that's someone who doesn't care about DC, so.
And Damien, I heard about that. Michael B. Jordan being next Superman. I thought that would be actually a that'd be a fucking cool idea. It'd be a pretty dope idea. Because we've gotten all these variations of Superman, in the past. It's all the same sort of character. It would be nice to be able to get a brand new breath of fresh air into the character. Because obviously, it's not Clark Kent. It's a totally different version of Superman. I would love to see that. I think that'd be amazing.
You know what's weird to me? They went from a 100,000 piece or pack drop with the DC Series 2 down to a 30,000 with Looney Tunes.
Right. Well, so I think that the NFT, now we're getting into NFT stuff. People are probably not happy. But the NFT thing, I think that it's been preset what they were going to do a long time ago.
I think so too.
And just so happens that Looney Tune is 30K, but Looney Tunes is going to go crazy.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be nutty. I'm telling you right now.
People love Looney Tunes.
If you want Looney Tune stuff,
do you remember
it's going to be crazy.
The big one, Gossamer. Remember when that released? People went freaking nuts over that thing. Ethan Witten said, "Hey Gastlecast, I'm a big fan of the channel.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's going to NYCC, but how does it work with the Funko booth and reserving the time slots? I'm new to it. How did it work when you had to...
Funko... Okay, so what happens is when you buy your New York Comic Con badge, ReadPop will email the associated email that you have set up with your badge, and they will send out a bunch of different lotteries, and you'll sign up for those lotteries. So as an example, there'll be one for Funko, Hasbro, what's the pin company? I can never remember what they're called. Fig Pin. So you'll have all these different lotteries. You enter them, and if you win, they'll send you information and basically say, you have Thursday at 10 a.m., be in line then, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when you go there and get in line. If you don't win the lottery, you don't get in. So a lot of people out there buy multiple passes for the same day. Like if I'm going on Saturday as an example, maybe if I'm so, I'm so interested in getting in the Funko line, I'll buy like 5 passes under different emails. So I have 5 different shots at getting in the lottery or winning the lottery. So it sucks. It really sucks. But I think that helps with the line and helps with people going crazy there. Right now they have like a set line of people or who are going to be there or who can stand in line. So it's just waiting for an annoyance on the Funko lottery that I was accepted.
Email.
Oh, okay. Just waiting for an email on the Funko lottery that I was accepted. Yeah, Archie got it back in 2019, and Archie hooked us up. Remember?
Yeah.
He got us a Freddy Funko, and I'll never forget that, dude. That was so awesome of you. He literally bought for everybody but himself.
Wow.
He didn't buy a single thing for himself. He helped.
Not one?
I don't believe so. He had a huge bag full of stuff.
One thing.
I don't think so.
Wow.
He was standing next to this huge bag of stuff, and I walked up to him, and I'm like, hey, meeting him or whatever, and he handed me the figure and shook his hand, talked for a second, and then I was on my way. It was just so sweet of him to do that. What an amazing guy.
Where is he?
Down there on that shelf. You'll see him. There's a white shirt one and a black shirt one. They also open a booth. Yes, yeah. Thank you, Damien. Yeah, so they do open the booth to the public at a certain time. With leftovers. A lot of people get in that line like kind of early, in hopes that they can get stuff. The only time I ever saw that was in person. The only time I guess I paid attention to it was at Star Wars Celebration 2017. I was like this close in getting in line to buy the leftovers, but I decided against it. Yeah, so this is what RG got for me. Way back in 2019, one of my favorite figures. He deserves way more love. He's a Ron English Freddy Funko. They sold this one at the con, and then they sold one on Funko Shop during the same day. And I was actually with our friend who collected only Freddy's at the time, and I remember his head practically spinning over this, our friend Brian. His head was spinning. He's like, man, I'm at the show to get that Freddy. And he goes, and now this other Freddy's showing up on Funko Shop, and now I got to go figure out how I'm going to get that one too.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I hope he got it. Did he get it?
I'm pretty sure he did. He's
probably
good
did.
at that.
Chris Duke asked, will NYCC exclusives be at the con on Thursday? Yeah, they'll be there all 4 days. Don't worry about that, Chris.
Exclusives for what?
NYCC exclusives.
Funko?
Yeah, I'm assuming Funko. We're talking Funko.
Oh, yeah.
But you do need to enter the lottery, like Chris said. I don't think emails have gone out yet for the lotteries.
No, no, they don't go out until like maybe 2 weeks before, or a week before. Oh, what's up, Nick Morgan? He said that Wiley E. Coyote is going to make us buy our first NFTs. Yeah, or Wiley Coyote. Yeah, I want those NFTs. I'm going to try. It's going to be tough. I know it's going to be tough. Will there be a lottery system for seeing the Gastlecast at NYCC? No. Aussie Pop and Paul. No. Anybody who wants to come up and say hi, they can, for sure. Popcast765. How do I get my wife to go see Guar concert in October?
You just say, hey, bitch, we're going to see Guar. That's what Chris does.
No, I don't. I've never seen it.
Yeah, we went and saw Rammstein last Wednesday. We had to... Okay, picture this. Sicily. No, I'm just kidding. That's a Golden Girls thing.
Oh.
We went to work. Then we came home. Did we record?
No.
I don't think we recorded that night. Did you
finish
editing?
No, I came home and edited, yeah.
He finished editing. We left our house, drove 2 hours to go to Philadelphia to see Guar, and then we came home. Rammstein, not Guar. Rammstein, and we came home that night. And you know how he got me to do that? He said, hey, bitch, we're going to see Rammstein.
Rammstein, just tell your wife that they're awesome, and it's a really great live show. And I think Guar is one of those bands that I feel like pretty much everybody should see them at least one time live. because they are amazing. Oh, Star, we'll be sending you hugs as well, of course.
Carlos Q, what was the size of the box again for the flat pop? So I have a bunch of 10 by 8 by 6. I highly recommend that size. It's perfect. It's literally perfect to fit those pops in, and use painter's tape on the outside because it's easy to pull on and off.
18 Games of Toys says, exact same thing happened last week, except it was my wife telling me I was taking her to see Backstreet Boys. She wanted it that way. That's amazing.
Love Backstreet Boys.
Anna Reyes is losing her mind. Guar is a band, and they're a bunch of monsters. They dress up like monsters, and they sing like this. They like yell, and they're crazy, and they're awesome. They're the greatest band ever. They're like morbid and disgusting, and some people might be turned off. But realistically, it is they're like art students that created a band. It began as a movie, basically. They were going to make a science fiction sort of film, and it turned into a band. Their whole story is so weird. There's I saw somebody mention it, but there's a documentary on Shudder all about it. #1 Marvel fan mentioned it. It's such a good documentary. In fact, I watched it one night until almost like 2 a.m. I could not stop watching it. I had to work the next day. I was so upset with myself. But at the end, I was like tearing up because there's just so much that's happened with that band. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, Rammstein's awesome live. Oh my God, they're awesome. Who said that? Who said? Oh, Ashraf Mansour. Yeah, or is it Mansour? Mansour? Yeah, Rammstein. Their live show is so amazing. Art
G did buy one My Hero Academia pop for himself.
Oh,
and
very
now
good.
It's worth hundreds.
Nice.
And that's karma for getting you the Ron English Freddy.
There you go. That's right. It is. Guar in 2022 is nothing compared to Guar in 2002. Johnny on the spot, completely agree. Guar with Dave Brocky, Odorous Arungus, that was the band. That was the best version of Guar ever. Nothing will be able to top it. I think what they do now is a little bit different, but and different in its own way. Dead Boy, you are so wrong. Guar and Slipknot are totally different, in my opinion. Totally different. Guar is like, I don't know. I can't even explain it.
I think it's like their own thing.
Yeah, no, it's just their whole story. Just everything about them is just so crazy. I'm excited for Werewolf by Midnight or by Night. I'm sorry, Ryan Thomas. Werewolf by Night. I'm excited about that. Saw the trailer. It's a new Marvel story that's coming out, and it's literally about a guy who turns into a werewolf. But they had a preview for it. It's in black and white. It'll be on Disney Plus. It looks so good.
That sounds cool.
I saw Guar play with Cradle of Filth also in 2000. It was at the Viva La Bands tour in Baltimore, and I want to say it was in 2007. But that was like one of the best shows I've ever seen. It was Cradle of Filth and Guar, and somebody else played, but I can't remember who it was. But it was another band. They were really good too. Du Hast was that. Oh, okay, yeah. Du Hast. Du Hast was a popular song. Every time I play like my, I don't know, the random, what do you call it? Like a random mix of Rammstein songs. That song always comes up like first or second. Yes, Secret Invasion, Anna Reyes, of course. It looks so good. It looks like, it reminds me of Winter Soldier. Captain America Winter Soldier. I'm so excited about that. And now I want the Funko Pop, like, of Nick Fury from New York Comic Con, like, so bad. Like, that's my #1, I think, right now. It's such a cool pop. I love me some Nick Fury.
Shane Millett said the difference is one noise and the other is louder noise.
Thank you, Shane Millett. I grew up on Guar, miss Dave so much. Hell yeah, dude, me too. He was so brilliant. He was so brilliant, a true role model with his art and style. Man, you haven't. That's the truest thing that's been said tonight. Dave Brocky, that was the only celebrity that ever hit me, like a ton of bricks. In fact, I think about it today, and I still get upset because oh my God, such a legend, such a talent. Jesus, such a talent. Maiden Rammstein, back-to-back in LA. Hell yeah, Big Block, that's awesome. Such great live shows, both of them. I've seen them both live many times, and they're so good. Last time I saw Maiden, they had an airplane like hanging. It was swinging back and forth. It was so wild. Such a wild show.
Chris, what's the music at the end of our live streams?
Oh, man, I don't know.
I think it's a some sort of free song, right?
Yeah, it's from God, it's from the YouTube studio. I download all of our music there, actually. X-Cops, yes! Dave Brocky's, like, I think that was his first band, right? Or did it come out after Gore? I can't remember. And then there's, what's the other one? It's like something with Piggy? Death Piggy. That was another band that he was in. Where's the goddamn Guar Funko Pops? I know I wonder the same thing, man. Johnny on the spot, I wonder the same thing. I have my Odorous figure over there, sort of looming over with the Cuttlefish of Cthulhu, and I would walk over and get it, but you saw it. It was in a recent video. My God, I loved it. Weekend was good. Not much happening here. I did mention we got new hats in from Mischief Toys, and we'll put those up for sale soon.
I thought those were for NYCC.
Are we selling them only there? We can do that.
I thought we were going to
Okay.
take them there and then sell on the website later, but if you want to put them on the website...
I'd put them up, and then we can see what happens.
They're really nice.
If you guys want to support Mischief Toys, because we are continuing to try to do bigger and better things and growth and everything else, head over to mischieftoys.com and buy. We got magnets, stickers, vinyl decals, hats, shirts. You name it, we got it. In fact, there's some Gastlecast shirts over there also with our logo like that on it. So go and check that out. Aussie Pop and Paul, no, the neighbors have quieted down. Although it happened on Friday again, they were rocking and rolling. There's no music today. No music today.
Thank goodness.
So, let's give away some stuff. I got a Slimer and I got a Boba Fett. Who wants Slimer and Boba Fett? If you could, in the comment section, just, I don't know, just show us your excitement with a... What are you doing?
I was scratching my
That
belly.
was so weird.
I had to stretch.
No, what you're doing.
I don't know what happened, but I felt the need to stretch, but at the same time I had an itch.
So we're going to give some of these away, and I want to find the... Where are they?
They're right here.
Are they? Can you hand me some, please? I just want to grab 2 of them. I'm going to put these down inside. Will you bring merch to NYC? Absolutely. We'll have merch at NYCC. We'll have shirts. We'll have hats. We'll have everything.
We are having a brand new New York Comic Con exclusive t-shirt, which we just decided on this week. Thank you to Jason Swoboda for the brilliant ideas. He is wonderful.
So I want to show you guys these. These are from $7 a pop. These are a new way to show off your figures. So they actually come with these little sticker things. They're like little round stickers. You peel these off. They have a sticky part on each side. You put it on the bottom of the feet. And as you can see, our She-Hulk is not coming off. There's the little sticky thing on the bottom. We put it on her feet. We stuck her down inside. And she is not moving out of there. Okay, so there's that. You have this top. And it has the logo, the shield. You put that on top here. Then it comes with this other piece. Now you can use this or not. This actually shows the little coin. You put this on top, like so. And you can, and by the way, it's slanted. So you put your coin in and it like kind of tilts a little bit. See?
Which I absolutely freaking love.
Yeah. So there she is. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So we'll be giving away 2 of these. Let's see. So the figures that we're giving away, you want to unbox him or uncan him? So I'm going to go ahead and pop this. Oh, you know what? I think this one's already open. So we're going to give a Slimer away. And this figure is amazing. We talked about this recently. He's got a butt. And his butt's awesome. This might be the greatest soda ever made, in my opinion. He just looks so cool. The Common and the Chase are both great. The Chase is different. It glows in the dark, and he has a hot dog in his hand. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me either way. I think they're both awesome. So one lucky winner will win this guy, and then another lucky winner. And there's a Pog in here, too. You'll see Slimer's face. Ooh, he's this hot dog.
Samuel's Funko Pop said, does the Pog fit in the container with... the figure? I don't know. I don't think it would.
Hold on. Right here?
Oh, you can try that.
I mean, I haven't tried that. I guess you could do this if you wanted to. Like, set it in there. I mean, that's up to you. I would personally keep it on... I would keep it on top. I think it looks good on top. it's made to do it, right?
We'll send them out just like this.
I mean, the only issue, I guess, would be that you couldn't stack them. So I kind of see your point. But that's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll be giving these 2 away. You'll get the can. Let's see. I'm just tear this in half. You get the can.
Banshee said Slimer with the Dumpy Wumpy.
That's right. Dumpy Wumpy. That's
Dumpy
amazing.
Wumpy.
So we'll be giving these away.
Jesus said, I got slimes just thinking about it. Man, everyone loves this Slimer.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you take out Boba Fett? Did you show him?
No.
So this Boba Fett, I was going to see if I could find one behind me. He's around here somewhere, but I'll take him out real quick so you can see what he looks like if you've never seen him before.
And again, these are the soda tubes from $7 a pop. They are amazing. They are $19.99 shipped for a 2-pack. 6-pack. Oh my God, don't listen to me. 6 of them for $19.99 shipped, which is crazy.
It's a good deal.
It's a very good deal.
All right. Oh, that's cool. So this fits down inside. Does it fit? Oh, yeah. Okay. That's cool. So we can put the little sticker down in there. Excellent. Look, it all fits in there just right. Okay, I'm going to stuff this down inside too. There you go. Everybody wants that Dumpy Wumpy. All right. So, you want to make up numbers?
You choose something. Don't mention numbers until you have numbers picked, because they're going to start putting numbers on the screen now.
That's okay. Let them have fun, and then we'll do the real giveaway when they're finished.
I'm going to disqualify everyone who puts early numbers in.
Oh my God.
How's that? Did we talk about stickers yet? Yes, Mr. J. Now we're just BSing. But I hope you still want to stay and BS with us. Sorry, I had a weird hiccup.
All right, I'm trying to hold on. Hang tight, everybody. I know you're excited. I'm excited too. So,
by the way, if you live outside of the continental United States, we cover the first $5 in shipping. Anything outside of that, we ask that you cover it. So if you're not willing to cover what could potentially be very expensive shipping outside of the U.S., please don't play. But if you want to and you're cool with it and you really want these boob tubes and the Slimer and the Boba, have at it. Wow, guess who's here?
who?
The Grail Monster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, what's up?
He's hanging out. He likes your Thor shirt.
Oh, thanks, dude. All right, so we're giving away the Boba Fett soda along with the tube. As we said before, we're giving away the tube. And I'm going to let you go ahead and do the honors.
Alrighty. Choose a number between 40 and 70. Chris wrote it down. This is for Boba Fett. First person on my screen, not your screen, my screen, to get the number wins.
All right. I drew a little picture of Boba's helmet, but it looks horrible because I'm not a good artist. How I ever came up with...
We have a winner.
How I ever came up with Gastly as a character, I don't know.
Buckeye Dad 05. First person with 54. 54,
congratulations. You've won.
Buckeye Dad.
Look at my little weird Boba Fett helmet. He looks horrible. All right. So. You like when I call you my little rump roast?
Yes, I do. I like when you call me that. Buckeye Dad 05 won Boba. I wrote it down. Congratulations.
All right, here's the next number. You're going to go ahead and tell him. This is for Slime Boy.
Alrighty. The next one for Slimer is between 70 and 120. The first person to guess the number that Chris wrote down wins. And it's for Slimer. Oh, that's good. Oh, wow. Numbers are coming in. Let's see. No one that I see yet. Let me see that number again. Okay, I thought so. No one yet. Oh, we got a winner! Shadow Force! Come on, you gotta show it. 83.
Look at that dumper!
Shadow Force, congratulations, you win.
And that slime coming off his butt, by the way, I don't want you to have any, mixed or wrong thoughts here. That's not poop. It's slime. He's got a slimy butt. If you don't know what I'm talking about, he's got a slimy butt.
Chris, I sent you a message. Could you read it and reply to my message?
Not of that.
Fuck. Not one. Okay. Congratulations, Shadow Force.
Congratulations. Sorry, you know what? I'm going to give away one more Slimer because I know he's so popular with everybody that's here. So if you guys want us to give away one more Slimer with the tubes, in the comment section, hashtag slime balls. Hashtag slime balls. And by the way, I need likes right now. Hit us with a ton of likes. Please hit us with a ton of likes. That's what we need right now. Tons of likes. And slime ball. We're only 75 likes, you sons of bees. Are you kidding me right now? We're here giving stuff away and I got 75 likes on this video? Come on. Thank you. I'm getting some slime balls. That's good. 75 likes. Can you believe this? What is happening here? We have at the height, we had like 175 people. Where's the other 100 at? Come on. 91. Hey, thanks a lot. What are we at now? 101. Okay, we did 100. Just everybody hit the like button, please. Good God Almighty, sons of bitches. I'll tell you, Heather. Got no respect.
Wait, what are we doing?
I'm giving away another Slimer.
And why are they doing hashtag slime balls? How do we choose this?
Oh no. I just told them to do hashtag slime balls if they wanted me to give one away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have a lot of hashtag
I need another
slime
tubes.
balls. Another tube. We're running out of tubes, Chris. Here's a tube.
All right, here's a tube. That's ridiculous. I like this video 18 times myself, Poppin' Patty says. I love Poppin' Patty. Poppin' Patty always has great comments and just...
Why are people guessing numbers?
Huh? Because they don't know what they're doing. They're drunk.
Oh,
all right,
must be.
So hang tight, everybody. I'm going to get us a number together. And, yeah, that's where I'm at. So just give me a second. I'm going to get something together here.
Chris, that's not even...
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I'm
Are
sorry.
you stupid?
No, I am. Hold on. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay.
I started with a different number.
Can you make it a little shorter? That's too many.
Are you sure? All right.
All right. Choose a number between 200 and 251. The first person who guesses it gets a Slimer in a tube. from $7 a pop. Star said if she met us in person and brought a bottle of killer tequila, would we both take a shot?
Yes.
Chris would. Unfortunately, I would not. I probably would just keel over. I am not a drinker, unfortunately. But I would possibly have a lighter drink. Maybe.
A lighter drink.
A lighter drink. We have a winner. Tiad. T-I-A-D.
Oh, nice.
With
Okay.
number 221.
All right. Tiad. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And there it is. That's him actually pooping this time. And he's giving middle finger. He's giving dual middle fingers. Look at him, Heather.
Dual middle
Look.
fingers. That's good.
Yep.
He
and
said,
look,
fuck
it
y'all.
says actual poop. See that?
Actual poop.
Yep. There you go. So there you go, guys. Congratulations to the winners. We love each and every one of you. I got some fun news. I think I'll drop right now. Did we drop it before?
Do you have one for your own collection?
Of this one? No.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
For our Patreon call, we're giving away a lot of stuff this go. I've been collecting stuff up throughout the week. I haven't been very good at telling our patrons what they have a chance at winning, but most of them don't seem to care. They're just excited that we're going live with them, and they like just to hang out and stuff like that. And I think the prizes are an added bonus. So I haven't really said much, but one thing I know for sure, we will be doing Boba Fett's from Poppin' Off Toys. There's they're like regular Boba Fett's, and the chase is the white suit Boba Fett. We're going to be doing a soda roulette where everybody, we basically, what do you call that? Randomly select people on a wheel. We select 6 people, and then they each get to pull a can in the order that they've won from the box. And whoever pulls the right can with the chase, they win the chase. So that's what we'll be doing.
It's
and we got
so
all
much fun.
Yeah, so we have all sorts of cool stuff coming. I'm excited for this weekend, specifically because we're finally able to announce and show our New York Comic Con Ghastly to our patrons. I'm really excited about it. Thank you, Brian.
Excited.
Patreon.com/Gastlecast. Go and check it out. Join up. We appreciate all the support.
Ben O sent us a super chat, and he
Oh my
wants an anime dance.
A what?
An anime dance.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Anime!
Anime!
I hope that lived up to your expectations, Ben. Sorry, we were doing giveaways, and I didn't want to interrupt the giveaway and not be able to see the screen because
Exactly.
the numbers come in so fast.
Thank you so much for the super chat. You're amazing. We appreciate that. We appreciate all that support. It helps this channel in a really, really big way, like big time. You guys don't understand the amount of work and how much this sort of consumes our time. You know, it also consumes our bank account. You know, we do all these videos every day. We do these lives on Sunday. There's a lot that we do that involves, that's involved in this channel. And the support actually helps us do the things that we want to do, helps us with our giveaways, reviews, everything. So it's a big deal. So thank you for the super chats, the Patreon support. It's big. But for all of you guys out there who are just viewers and come and hang out, subscribe, like the videos, huge thank you to you. Because without you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, right?
I like when people just watch the videos.
That's what I'm saying. They like the videos and everything else.
I could not believe that someone more than Chris and I watched our very first video. And I think it's really cool that we have just over 12,000 people who are subscribed to our channel, and so many of you watch our videos every single day. It's really, really cool. and it's a huge compliment, so thank you very much.
Aussie Pop and Paul, come on, Chris, you love editing, Chris. It keeps you going. There's an art form to editing, and I really like it because of that. I'm learn a little bit more every time. I'm trying to get quicker at editing. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to hone my skill. I do, and at the end of the day, there are days where I hate editing, but for the most part, I love them. I love editing videos. Did I get the 112 Mezco Wolverine? No, I don't collect many of those. I did in the past, but I started collecting Hot Toys. It got me away from them, but I fucking love Mezco 112s. They're amazing figures.
Mezco's really, really cool. Like, all their figures are really cool, not just their 112s. They have some very unique and very different from each other figures.
One thing I did want to mention tonight, and we don't always get into this, I don't like to jump into drama-related stuff, but I do want to end the video on a note because something really bummed me out today. I'll only take like 5 to 10 minutes to talk about this. But somebody commented on our recent video with Max and I, which Max is my son, for those who don't know, if you didn't watch the newest video. By the way, a new video will go up tonight for Sunday. But Max and I got together last night, and he wanted to film with me because Max likes to do that every once in a while. He actually begs a lot to come on, but typically Heather and I already have an arrangement set up of like what we're going to do, and most of the time it doesn't really fit him. What fits Max is doing unboxings or doing Hot Toys stuff. That's kind of fun for him. So last night it just so happened to be that we're going to unbox Funko Pops and stuff like that and some other figures. And I figured, okay, cool, man, let's do this. Max and I, let's do it. Father and Son Day. We posted that video. We got a lot of really great feedback. So thank you to those who watched it. Thank you for the great feedback and all the love. But we got this guy on there, a guy or girl, or I don't know, maybe it could be
a piece of shit.
Or it could be a cat. I don't know who's doing this.
It could be cats or assholes.
But this person basically said that I used Max, I guess, to make money. And I don't know, like I'm getting him addicted to collectibles. Like a lot of weird angles coming from this particular person. And
it's someone who is mad at you for some reason.
Yeah.
You've done something to piss this person off. They've never commented on our channel before, so they use like an alternate account that they have, which is really bizarre, and I don't understand why people do this, but they did it to dig at Chris, and they said something along the lines of like, bravo, you're getting your kid like a dopamine rush, basically saying like addicted to like collecting and happy feelings for opening something.
Yeah.
First of all, the way someone parents, unless that child is in danger, is none of your fucking business. Second of all of those items that they opened were not his. Third of all, if they were his, it's weird that you're jealous of an 11-year-old and what they get from their parents. Fourth of all, fuck you. And fifth, fuck you.
So Wiz said, is it the guy who left Patreon?
Probably.
So point is that I want to be very clear in this, that, and not that I have to be, but I like to be transparent. But that was really for me and Max to have some fun. So for somebody to come out of left field and say stuff like that, it bothers me. I don't know why people, and I know that they're trolls, I know that they're haters, and haters going to hate, and I know all those things. But it just bothers me that people have to come out of the woodwork and say really nasty things like that. Saying something like that is enough to bring somebody down for the rest of the day. It could ruin a whole week. It could really make them feel terrible as a person.
Not to mention, no, let me interrupt you for a second. I'm sorry. You don't know Chris's situation. You don't know Max's situation. You don't know everything that Chris has been through, and you don't know everything that Max has been through. And if Chris wants to bond with Max, shut the fuck up.
Right. So the point is that, you know, we did that as a fun experience between him and I, and that was meant to be a fun thing. And I wanted,
and it was a fun thing.
I wanted everybody
loved it.
But I wanted everybody to watch it and say, oh my God, this is, you know, it's great to see Max in action and stuff like that. I thought that was fun. But for somebody to come in like that and do that, that can really hurt somebody. And luckily I've been doing this long enough that I don't get affected so bad that I can't sleep at night. But truthfully, it does affect people. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, is to be good to each other, be nice to other people, especially over social media, because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know if somebody like me is sitting here and filming day after day, and I'm having an immense pain that you're not aware of, and maybe Heather's not even aware of, or anybody else in that person's life. Something could really be going on, and you could affect them in such a big way, and that isn't the right thing to do. So you need to be very careful with your words. You got to be very careful on how you treat other people. That's so messed up. And like I said, lucky enough, I've been around a block a long time. I've been doing this for a long time, that I know how to process this. But I felt like reading that this morning or this afternoon when this person posted it, reading that, I just wanted to come out and say this because I think a lot of people like to, especially us, and I know this happens with a lot of people, but a lot of people like to come down on us and say nasty things about us because we get in front of the camera and we say and do a lot of really wacky things. We're not really just wacky people and just scream and holler all the time, as you could tell. I mean, that isn't who we are. We do it for entertainment purposes. And a lot of people seem to get very agitated with us when we're throwing Funko Pops. Like the Patreon guy, right? The Patreon guy. He left our Patreon because he was mad that I threw a Funko Pop. People take some of this stuff very seriously, and not everybody is going to take it exactly the same. But at the end of the day, if you leave our patron or Patreon, if you get upset with something I do, I totally understand that, and that's on you. But don't go around and be shitty to other people. Don't do it. It's not cool. Love each other. Be nice to each other. Be kind. And that's it. That's my words of wisdom there. And thank you for thank you for being there at my side and being on the defense. Heather responded to that guy and everything, and I thought, if I responded, I think I would have come off maybe a little more aggroed because he's now talking about my kid. That's kind of what changes all this for me.
He's not talking about your kid. He's talking about you.
No, he's talking about me, but in other words, he's involving my kid. He's involving my kid, and he's like, basically he's saying I'm screwing my kid up, and my kid's going to be screwed. Come on.
There's so many worse things can happen to a child than sitting in front of a camera and unboxing something, which is fun to him. Yeah. It's so much fun to see what we get. I mean, how many kids have parents who collect toys, right?
Well, at this point, I think he's almost bored of them.
Honestly,
because there's just too many. There's just way too much. We're like, we buy something new every freaking week, right?
Yeah, he has his own very small collection of Funko Pops, and he digs them, but he doesn't have hundreds like Chris and I do. Right. And we don't buy him every single thing. I prefer when I purchase stuff for Max, I prefer books, I prefer crafts, I prefer things that we can do together. I prefer games and things like that. We don't typically buy Max shit just to buy it. He loves Legos. He loves putting them together. He's like a little engineer. We buy him Legos. Like, that's his thing. We're not opening collectibles with him for him. We're opening them just to have fun with him. And if someone wants to see that as a negative thing, that's on them. My assumption is that they didn't have a good childhood themselves. So now they're upset seeing a kid enjoy bonding time with his father. It's very unfortunate, and I'm sorry that possibly happened to that person. I don't wish that on anybody, but in my opinion, if things start out shitty for you, you should want to be better than that. And by going and trying to bring someone else down, that's really shitty. Up. Yeah.
Well, they're really going to hate our upcoming video where I gave Max a credit card to buy all the NFTs he wanted for the Looney Tunes drop. So, and then he's gonna open all the NFT card packs, and then he's gonna jump up and down screaming about how he got them and how lucky he is. And then we're gonna have an alternate version where he opens them and then he gets nothing, and now he's kicking and screaming and crying.
That'll be good.
It'll be just like me, but in a very smaller form.
You know what's funny is a lot of I personally know people who give their kids access to purchasing things online, like Max's age-ish and a little older.
Oh yeah, happens a lot.
Max doesn't even know how to use a credit card. He never. That's not even a thing. in our house. Ever. So for someone to like even try to make it sound like there's something wrong with the way Chris parents, which again, unless a child is being harmed, it's none of your fucking business. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, I mean, they're going to be really upset when I have a video of us doing scratch-off cards. We'll be scratching off $5 scratch-off cards. It's going to be fun.
I think we should take him to a casino.
What's really cool though, on the opposite side of it, because I hate to end on a downer. But the opposite side of things, people left a lot of great comments about Max and how much they love seeing Max and everything. Here, even in the chat, but on the video as well. I mean, just a huge deal. Love seeing that kind of stuff, and it brightens my day. You know, when we make these videos, it isn't, you know, we always say we do everything to entertain you. But at the end of the day, we make these things for you, but it's always nice to hear like that you guys like it, that you enjoy what we're doing and all that kind of stuff. So there is sort of a back and forth with this. And we wouldn't do this anymore if it was just that we sucked and we just didn't put out good content and you guys should just die. Like every video. You guys shouldn't do this anymore, ever again. And maybe we would have backed away from this a long time ago. But we've had so many positive people and feedback and everything else. So just very much appreciate that. Appreciate you guys coming into lives like this too.
Pop and Patty said, can't wait to see Chris giving Max his first beer in next week's video.
How'd you know? That's so funny. How did you know my pre-planned idea? That's amazing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so anyway, so number one, fuck that person. And, you know, it's funny because there are people like that person that has shown up over time on this channel, but it's expected, right? We expect that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Just didn't expect it with a video with Max because he did so well and it was so much. You could just tell that he and I were having a good time.
It's someone who's mad at you for some reason.
Oh,
They're
man,
angry
so many
at
people
you.
are mad at me.
They're angry at you because you didn't like a pop that they like, or they, I don't know, whatever. But what's funny,
because I didn't send them a dirty pair of underpants.
Probably.
Hated
The
that.
most hypocritical part of that person's comment was, hold on, give me a moment. I need to figure out what exactly they said. They said, adults teaching kids to consume and find happiness in dopamine hits, bravo. Okay? I knew that was a fucking slight. They tried to put like a positive spin on it to try to like trick us. No, fuck you. They're viewing...
That was a fully dickheaded comment. What are you talking about?
It was, but they gave the bravo thing. It was very sarcastic.
Well, it's backhanded.
The funniest part and the most hypocritical part about that comment is you are literally watching YouTube videos about collectibles. Why do people buy collectibles? Because they make them happy. They make them happy. So if Chris opens a Funko Pop and he's happy, good for him. If Max opens a Funko Pop and he's happy, good for him.
Well, look at this. You guys are amazing. Can I just do this real quick?
Yeah.
We got some 5-star reviews on our Ghastly. Thank you. I'm going to read your names off, and I don't want anybody to be pissed off at me for doing it. Eric Hall says, love it. The Ghastly has a nice red color and is better made. I love him. That's really cool. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Juan Oliveira, love the figure. Big fan. Keep them coming. Hashtag Ghastly's home. That's awesome. Kathy Roberts, love my new friend. Very vivid and playful. Thank you. That's what Heather calls me in the bedroom. Ghastly's home from Andy Vloff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love this little guy and this company so much. Oh, man, dude, that's so amazing. Thank you. And Durf Humphrey says, Ghastly is a jewel in our collection. This Ghastly is stronger than the original. I feel more comfortable taking this one out on the town because of the enhancements. Thank you, dude. You guys are amazing. So if you got a Ghastly, feel free to go over to mischieftoys.com and put in a review. I just really appreciate that. That's so cool.
So I actually found that recently. It's an app that I had to download. And you can now rate Mischief Toys products.
That's amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
Mad Duck, what did you miss? You missed everything, man.
We're getting ready to leave.
We've been everywhere.
Thank you for showing up. It's
Yeah.
good to see you.
It's good to see you, man. We've been talking about what. Well, hold on. Let's go over what we talked about. So we talked about the sticker situation from D23. Funko apparently is sending out stickers to people that didn't get the proper sticker or didn't get a sticker at all. They're sending them a D23 sticker. We talked about that. We talked about a guy who left really nasty comments on our last video about me and Max. Well, not about me, but the video with me and Max. We also gave away some sodas, and these are in tubes, $7 a pop tubes. So thank you for $7 a pop for sending these to us. You guys are amazing. And what else? What else? We talked about Mischief Toys. We talked about how New York Comic Con information will be coming up soon. We're at booth 3641, so 3641. Our RSVP has been the RSVP list has been full for our event at New York Comic Con, which is again awesome.
Amazing.
We'll be showing off Ghastly to our patrons this Saturday, September the 17th, for the very first time. No one has seen him. You guys will be the first. And the Mischief Club shirts came in. They'll be shipping out over the next couple of days.
We shipped some of them the other day to the people who specifically picked UPS. Unfortunately, we did not get the stuff packaged up in time for them to go to the post office, but they are going out first thing tomorrow.
And the Trashly figures, the Ghastly figures, the trash ones, the Trash Glow, Air Glow, they're going up. This is probably the biggest drop we've ever done in terms of numbers. So if you want a Ghastly, this is probably the best time you'll have in a very long time to get one, because they're going to go up. We're going to put up a hefty number of them. Not like 500 or anything. It's within the 200 range, but we're going to put those up, and you guys will have a free-for-all to get them. And I think that those who've had a hard time before might have an easier time this time, but don't quote me on that. But good luck.
Hope so.
Good luck to everybody.
Hope so,
those will drop this week.
Yeah, we so the first ones we put up were 200, and then we did 150 for our first run in our initiation, and then the first run of commons were 100. But then yeah, hopefully it's a bit easier. And I hope that everybody likes them. I am stoked that you guys are willing to purchase something that Chris and I... They're cool, but they weren't what we had expected. So we're very grateful to everybody who encouraged us to put them up.
It's really funny because all of my coworkers typically get to see all of this stuff that we're about to put out, because I work with them and I bring it in to show them our new stuff, and they all love this Glow Ghastly, Trashly. Eliza D, when you said Trashly, I thought it was a girl version. No, it's not a girl version. Is that a new Ghastly in the background? No, that is it's a Perler Bead
by
Ghastly
Star.
by our friend Star. She made it for us. He's amazing. How much is Air Ghastly going to cost? $50. It'll be $50.
$50.
And I want to show you. This is one variation of it. It says error on it, like this. It's in black light, so you can actually, I don't know, I threw it. Is it there? Oh, okay. Yeah, if you shine black light on it, you'll see that it lights up. So that's cool. He's a glow-in-the-dark figure. I'll glow him real quick because we have a little bit of time to do that. If I glow him, he looks good. I think his glow looks pretty cool, personally. If I put him up against the camera, I think we should be okay. Michelle D, hello, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat.
CW said, Chris, continue to bring joy to Max's life and screw anyone that has an issue with that. And Heather, way to be so supportive and protective.
Oh, you are so sweet, CW. Seriously, thank you so much. That means a lot. I mean, it means a lot. I don't forget stuff like that. I really appreciate you. Look at that. Isn't he cool? His head's a different color. He's kind of weird, but I love him. I think he's a great figure. These will be going up this week. We have 3 different words. I'm going to tell you the 3 different words right now. Ready? Error. Trash. What's the last word?
Fail.
Boom. There you go. Error, trash, and fail. These will be sold completely at random, meaning you won't know what box you're going to get, what word is going to be on it. We're going to have a sticker that'll be down here. It glows in the dark. It's very special. Once those stickers come in, we'll tag all these boxes. We'll put them up for sale, and then you will have your chance at getting yourself a Trashly or a Glow Air Ghastly or whatever name you want to put on it. We are so excited to get these out to you. I'm so excited for you to see it in person. I think you'll love it. There you go. When's your trucker hat going up? We could probably put it up as early as this week.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll drop the hat with the Air Glow Ghastly.
There you go. Maybe we'll do that. How about that? Well, go ahead.
Hopefully, we will be putting it up this week. Time of day, Michelle, I did see that. I don't know. It'll probably be like 2 o'clock. Because that seemed to work pretty well for people this time. What do you say?
What time?
Between like 2 and 4, maybe?
That's a good... Okay, so I want to ask a question. And for those who are in Australia, because I know there's a lot of Australian folks that like to buy these figures. I don't know what to match up your times with ours. Like, I would love to know, because I'm sorry, I don't have knowing the times and everything in Australia. But what is a good time, here in the U.S. for you? Like, if we do it at 1 p.m., is that a bad time? Like, I'm trying to make this as fair as I can, and I know we have a lot of Australian fans who watch and buy Ghastly. So please let us know that, because that'll help us in a really big way. Currently in Melbourne, it's 1 p.m. So about 3. See, it's weird. The times are fucking weird.
Yeah, it really is.
So can somebody tell me what time?
I don't think they're hearing it yet.
What? Okay, well, I want to know.
The problem is that if I want to do it a certain way, then I have to be at the computer. If I don't care to do it a certain way, then I don't have to be, and I can just set it to automatically go up. So I could totally do that. It would be under the Shop Ghastly tab, not Shop Mischief Toys. I think it's Mischief Merch.
Well, hold on. Let's park on what time we should do this. They're 12 hours behind us.
They're not quite 12.
Okay, but... So I'm trying to think of, like, what time... I'm trying to think of, like, what would be a good time for it.
I don't know.
As opposed...
We cannot do an Aussie-only drop. That would cause so many problems.
Yeah, it would be too much. I'm trying to figure out a time here in the U.S. So right now, it's 11 p.m. If it's 1 there, we got to figure out what the matchup is. Like,
Dude,
what would be a good time? Would it be 8 in the morning? I don't know. Would it be 7 at night?
We're not doing an 8 in the morning drop.
I understand.
We're not doing a 7 at night drop. So I'm doing my best to make everyone happy. I'm never going to make everyone happy. I'd like to accommodate as many people as possible. But then if we're getting into like the 5 and 6 o'clock range, then people are driving home here. People are just getting off work in Central Time Zone. So that could be problematic too. You know what I mean? We got to find a happy medium. We'll figure it out. 7 p.m. our time is very rough because we like to package them up like ASAP.
I think we could do 7 p.m.
I don't think so.
No?
I think that's a bit rough.
I think that's not a bad time, seriously.
I think it's a bit rough.
I think it's something we'll have to talk about.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out between now and then because I want to make sure that 5 p.m. would be 7 a.m. for them. 7 a.m. is better than 3 a.m.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe we could do that. Do you plan on having any? Do you plan on having any? You do it the same time Funko does theirs. Oh, do it the same time Funko does theirs? Are we talking about the con? Like, what are we talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused, Josh. See, I'm sorry. I'm confused. Okay, so we're going to try to work out times. We're trying to do our best. It's tough, right? It's tough, but we're going to try. You can do the drop the same time Funko does it. It seems to be fine for people in Australia. Oh, thank you, Josh. See, okay, that makes more sense. 2 a.m. EST drop would be fine with me. He works nights. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, we'll come up with a time. Maybe we can come up with a time that works better for most people. And if that means it's 5
What about
p.m.
morning?
What do you mean?
What about morning? What if we did like a 10 a.m. drop? It would be 7 a.m. on the West Coast. And it would be like now-ish for Australia. We could do an early morning drop.
Yeah, we could think about that.
We could
Let's
try it
think about
out.
it. We'll think about it.
We're trying to like do it in at different times to see what fits. And I think no matter what time we say, somebody is not going to be happy with the time. So
Deb, yes.
We'll
When we
figure it
establish a time, we will definitely let you know in advance, for sure. Absolutely. Trashly will be, or Ghastly Air Glow will be $50. I saw a question. Are you going to have a limit to how many you can buy? I'm not a flipper. So that's a good question. I think we're going to keep it to 1, but I originally wanted to keep it 2 per. The reason why I was going to do that is because people want multiple words, and I wanted to give people the opportunity to do it, but I think we're going to stick with 1 per person, right?
yes,
Yeah.
and if any are left after 24 hours, we will open it up to 2. Please note that any duplicate orders that we are able to catch are canceled immediately. So keep that in mind. If it gets to be too bad, we're going to just start canceling both orders. So far, we've only canceled 1 of the 2. But if people keep trying to do that, or we get people who have done it multiple times, we will just cancel both orders.
Right.
Because, and I'm not doing it to be mean, and I'm not doing it because I don't want to see people happy, but there are people who want them. We are in the designer toy world. They are limited, so we're trying to keep it as fair as possible. So please understand that.
It's tough.
And please respect that. Thank you.
Fuzzy Pop Ball says, ha ha, it won't last 2 minutes, let alone 24 hours. I don't know. We'll have to see. It might. Who knows? And you never know
It's a
with this stuff.
265 piece, Paul.
Yeah, it's 265
It could.
pieces.
It could.
265. It's the most amount that we've ever dropped at one time ever so far. Right?
Yeah.
That's the most amount. So we'll see.
With the exception of the original Ghastly.
The
Because
commons.
we dropped
300.
300
Well, we split it though, didn't we?
with Patreon.
Yeah.
With Patreon.
Yeah, I need mine. Y'all flippers better chill. All right. With that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and coming and hanging out with us. Remember to go and join Gastlecast. We have together. It's on Facebook. It's a great group. You can get there real easy by going to gastlecast.com. That's the most simple way to get to our Facebook group page. It's a great page. Also, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast if you want to join up and support the channel. Next Saturday, the 17th of September, we will be showing NYCC Ghastly for the very first time to the public. And then after that, maybe a week or so after, we will start showing him all over the place because we have to get ready for New York Comic Con.
We
So
do
there's
not
that.
have a date yet, by the way. I saw a couple people asking about when we will be releasing photos to the public. We will do that as soon as possible, but not as soon as possible.
Go to mischieftoys.com in order to sign up for the newsletter. That way you'll know the most up-to-date information in regards to Ghastly and Mischief Toys and everything else. And also follow us at Mischief Toys on Instagram and at Gastlecast on Instagram. You can follow both of those things. We're everywhere, literally everywhere.
Also, we got a question, how many NYCC exclusives will there be? He is limited to 400, which is our biggest drop ever. But we had to make all the money we spent going to NYCC worth it. It is very expensive to go to NYCC, even though it's only like 4 hours away from us. Oh my gosh, I was doing the math today. We are spending so much money to travel up to New York.
We are.
We are hiring a couple people to come with us. We have to pay for our food, of course, because I like to eat. Our room was a fuck ton of money. Well, our place, we have an apartment. It was a ton of money. Gas is expensive. We have to rent. We're renting 2 vehicles to go up there. It's insane. We had to buy banners and tables and tablecloths and Shirts, we're having exclusive shirts in case you didn't hear. It's fucking awesome. I cannot wait to show those
Oh, that's
off.
right. We have exclusive shirts for New York Comic Con.
I don't want to talk about it
I forgot all about
we
it.
can
I totally forgot until you just
show
said
them
it.
off.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we have a lot coming for New York Comic Con.
They're amazing.
I'm telling you, we're gonna kill it, New York Comic Con. I think we're gonna go there and we're really gonna blow people's minds.
Justin McKenzie, are the NYCC signed and or numbered? People can request to have them signed at our booth. They will not be hand numbered at this point moving forward. We are not hand numbering any more figures unless otherwise noted. That was a pain in the ass. I had people requesting numbers. I had to make sure I didn't write the same number twice. I never want to do that again. So I don't think that moving forward they will be hand numbered. We do differentiate, unlike Funko, we differentiate with stickers our artist proofs from our normal stickers. So there's never going to be a question of whether it's an artist proof or a numbered
figure.
piece.
Yep.
And not many of the artist proofs go out anyhow.
Oh, that's awesome, Nate Dogg. He said, I would have set up the booth for a soup and a signed Ghastly. That's so sweet of you to say that. Thank you. We'll have to keep that in mind next time we're out doing a con. For real.
No, and to be fair, Nate, the people that we have coming with us are very, very, very good friends of ours. They wanted to pay us for their share of the place we're staying. They want to take care of everything. They just want to go there and help us. But we insisted on paying them, and we will pay them because they are going to be working their butts off, which is unfortunate because they both have great butts.
All right, so there you go. That's all the information I think you need right now. We hit you with it all. Seriously, we hit you with all the information.
It's 11:11. Make a wish, everybody.
Yes, of course. A new video.
We're going to bed.
New video will be coming on after we go, or after we end this live in about 5 to 10 minutes. We love you all. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. Look out for a new video every day, and then we'll be live with you patrons next Saturday. Then we'll be right back here live on Sunday. Again, guys, thank you so much. We love you. We have to get. Oh, remember as always, we're 100 weather. Yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.